Welcome back, everyone. This is Arafellin playing Zeux' World, and this is what happens if you hold X when the copyright screen comes up. We have Christmas levels. We have Christmas music, there's some snow falling, Christmas trees. We're on a special little part of the map that isn't normally there. So let's check out the levels. We have Christmas music. As in the Icy Cap stages, if you 100% them and go back in, this appears to be Grasslands 1, however, and that gem just ate that coin. Which is why there's normally a little gap between the block and the coin. So that's interesting. We do have a coin and gem tracker still here. 1 of 5, 5 of 30. I think that's normal for Grasslands 1. So it's been a while since we played through it normally, but we've seen Grasslands 1 a lot of times. There was Grasslands 1 itself, there was the Death Cliff Secret, and then there was one of the super secret levels, both of which, of the latter stages, started out looking like Grasslands 1 before putting a little twist on it. Let's see, there should be gem blocks hidden here. Yep. You can do the tricky jump from the gray block here around the question blocks, as demonstrated in some of the super secret levels where you have to. Yeah, like that. But it's much easier to just jump across these. Our enemies have little Santa hats. This is not normally one of these, I think. We'll just leave it there. Inert, and it's not a problem. There. So that one coin at the beginning was missed because the gem ate it, but otherwise, this is just Grasslands 1. We're back to the map. We have these tiny Christmas trees, the snowfall effect, Christmas 2, and I can't seem to enter the level. Or this one now. Okay, I'm going to try a few things. See if I can find a workaround. Okay, I restarted the game, came back in. It looks like it saved progress, so let's see if I can enter here now. Yep. And is this just Grasslands 2? Well, not 2, but it's another Grasslands level, I think. Just with... yeah. Just with the Christmas motif. Let's jump on this, get over here. Yeah, was this Grasslands secret? I think so. Okay, that's solid. That one's not. Yeah, I've mentioned this a number of times before, but the weird inconsistency in when clouds are solid, when you can jump in water without just falling off the map, and when you can swim. It's kind of not the best design. Okay. So 11 of 47, 3 of 8. Of course, completion here matters even less than in the regular game. So, I'm not sure why I care. Force of habit, I guess. Okay, and this one is solid. Again, it's weirdly arbitrary. Hit all these just in case. Nope. There's... a fake prize block. Makes me think there wanted to be a real one hidden somewhere nearby, but apparently not. Okay. I feel like there might have been something over one of these in the original level. It's been a while since I played that, so I can't remember the details. Can you get up here? Nope. I knew there had to be something here. And taking unnecessary damage, and of course I don't have inventory because this is not coming from a previous save, it's its own thing. Is there... I feel like there should be a block here, but there doesn't seem to be. Anyway, that is most of the stuff, so we should be approaching the end of the level. So hopefully that low health won't come back and be a problem. Okay, how do I get up there? No? And that just made it worse. I think you're supposed to bounce on this. Yeah, I remember that being a thing in the original level. So I'm short the 1 coin and the 1 gem, but at least we know where they are. I'll see if it will let me continue on, or if I have to exit out of the game again and re-enter Christmas Castle. And yeah, it's not letting me enter, so be right back. Okay, we're back. So, as I mentioned, your Christmas stage completion, or progress, is saved. It's in a separate save from the regular saves, but it is saved, so here's the castle, which looks unlike any castle I've seen before. There's a hidden thing, so yeah, I'll try to find everything. I don't know how much stage there is here. We have the Christmas music again, we have Christmas lights, which is a neat touch. There's another hidden block. I kind of wonder if this was made by one of the other stage creators and not the Zarathustra. Yeah, it looks like there had to be something in here. But it's just coins and gems, which really don't matter without a shop. Well, the coins sort of matter for lives, but only sort of. You can't jump there. Thwomps. Thwomps, thwompling, thwomply. And there's a hidden block. Okay. Yep, a bunch of platforms circling around. This looks suspicious, because there doesn't seem to be any reason to come here. But yeah, I guess there's just... I guess they're just there. This circles around. Wait a cycle or two for that to come down. That looks suspicious. Okay, we have stuff in the ceiling here. And here the X blocks are not solid platforms, but are marking invisible blocks. Oh, there's a 1-up, which is circling around, and another one. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect from this level, so I'm checking everything I can think of. Okay, that's a bunch more coins to get, and all the gems are still out there somewhere. Okay, there is, well, not 4 exactly. Well, yeah, there is 4, too. So apparently those platforms were to get up to the ceiling there. Okay. It would be nice if I had the Gem-O-Vision to see invisible blocks, but the stage probably isn't set up for that anyway. Yeah, where are all the gems? Okay, lava. This is a risk. Okay. Yeah, because if that had broken, I wouldn't have been able to get out. But that seems a little too mean-spirited. Okay. No, nothing there. Nothing in these. Okay, so that was just a little obstacle course. Is that the end already? Ah, fake block. Nothing in these. Okay, let's see what's past them. There's another thwomp that doesn't seem to be guarding anything. No, I guess there's nothing there. And that's fake. Wait. The lava's fake. That lava is not fake, though. Okay. That's fair enough. But it looks like I need to re-exit to be able to go back in, because there's something glitchy going on with the map in Christmas mode. Okay, it's kind of inconvenient having to restart the game every time, but it's working, so let's stick with it. Get back at the level and head towards the end. I've already gotten all the stuff along the way, I think, so I'll just skip past that and rush to the end, or what seems to be the end. I'm guessing all the gems have to be down there somewhere. Well, except for the one that I found up here. Oh, one or two. How many gems did I find? There was one there. I think there was one in the slug area a little further on. Yeah, here. And yeah. We're at basically the end already. So that falls forever, that falls forever. There was a lava pit directly below here, so if we come to the side, here's a bunch of coins. Some thwomps. Can't get up there. Okay, this is a yin-yang looking mass of blocks and coins. Looks like whatever I need to do is on the left then. Yeah, saw that coming. Ooh, this is tricky. Yeah. That did not work. Now I need to be careful. So, of course, just as I say that... Yeah. Okay, so this time fall to the left. That's much better. I can go over the thwomps and not have to worry about dodging them. Some more lava pit, podoboos. Bounce it. Ah, that's nice. Merry Christmas in... Oh, it's June when I'm recording this. It will probably be July by the time I post it. I think that's all the gems accounted for, but yeah. Obviously I didn't go and get them all in the same run, so I'm not too sure about that. And given the inconvenience of retrying it, I'm not really going to worry about that. So, yeah, this has been the Christmas stages hidden in Zeux' world. I think there may have been a standalone version at some point with just these, but I can't recall for certain, and I don't know if it's still available for download or not. I'll see if I can find a link. I did eventually find a download link for the main game itself, which I've added to some of the earlier descriptions and also the playlist. I'll put it in the description for this video as well. Oh yeah, this has been Airfelon playing Zeux' World. We finished the game and all the optional stages and all the secret stages, so... That's honestly more than I thought I was going to be able to do. I was expecting to not be able to finish some of the super secret stages, particularly that last one with bouncing on the wizard magic through a field of saws. But with some extra hearts and a bit of invincibility, that actually worked out. So for next time... Oh, first of all, I do have Zeta's World. I purchased and downloaded that, and still have that available somewhere. Or I should be able to re-download it if not. Either way. Zeta's World is a commercial version based on Zeux' World. Has all new musics. I think the graphics and sound effects and such are also new. They've added some different things to the stages. I believe many of the stages are mostly the same, but there are also some extra things put in, like some procedurally generated stages, some other extras. I'm not sure of the exact details, but I will be coming back to that eventually, not right away. Next time, I'm going to be playing something completely different. It's a Japanese indie game that kind of crosses a visual novel sort of story-driven gameplay with a esoteric combat system that's kind of like a DDR sort of thing. Not exactly, but same similar sort of context where you have arrows coming by and you have to hit them at the right time to get things to either hit or not hurt you, or depending on the phase of battle. Anyway, Japanese indie game, interesting combat system. I translated most of it myself. Most of that was a while back, so there are a number of things I would have done differently if I would be doing it now. So yeah, I'll be commenting on that while I do it. It's a sequel to another game, so first up I'm going to be posting a summary of that game, and then launch into actually playing. So yeah, come back next time, the usual time when I post my videos. I'm currently on a Monday-Thursday schedule. I'm thinking if I can get enough of queue going, I can go to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We'll see if that happens. Anyway, this has been Aerofallon. Okay, my download link for Zeta's World still works, which is good. I'm not sure I had a backup copy of that. So this is just a sneak preview of what the game looks and sounds like. You notice there's more fancy stuff going on in the background. Everything feels a little more sluggish, which is probably good for a platformer kind of game. You don't want too much of a rush, especially with the enemies. Enemies can now drop things like hearts and such, which is an interesting change and rather welcome. Your HUD is at the bottom, so that shows you all you get your lives, you get your health with the graphical thing and also the meter. You see how many coins and gems you have. To the right of that is your inventory, which you can cycle through with some of the buttons. I don't think there is the pause screen. Okay. Yeah, there isn't a bunny hop, but if you release jump and press it again when you're in midair, then you bounce again immediately. So that's an interesting thing. Yeah, you have one jump button. There's not two separate ones. Things kind of fly around. Looks like the 1-ups have been changed to little mini smileys. Kind of makes sense. It also looked like it was trying to run away. Yeah, that's just the intro stage. Basically the same as in Zeux' world, but with some of the aesthetics a bit different. Music, obviously not the same. I think all the music is original for the game, so that there aren't concerns about, is it okay to be commercializing this? Can it be shared or whatever? But yeah, all original music. I think the sound effects are all new. The interface has obviously been redone. The number keys to change the border is not here. So apparently that particular thing has been taken out, but who knows what else has been put in its place. Yeah, like I said, I'll be coming back to this eventually, so look forward to that.